Good morning. Well, thanks for viewing. Um, what has God made plain to us? And here in Romans 1:20 it says, His invisible attributes. If I may just step back a bit, it says, what can be known about God is plain to them. It's plain, it's clear. It's what we will say the plain truth. God has shown it to them. What has God shown to us? His invisible, not visible, His invisible attributes, what God is like, his feature, his attributes, his morality, his truth, his justice, his love, and his goodness, his beauty. Namely, two things. These two are prominent. His eternal power, and his divine nature, the nature of God, have been clearly perceived. Any human being, when they sit down and they think about God, they look at nature, look at the mountains, the sky, the sun, the moon, the stars, the heavens, the plants, the trees, the fruit, the animals, people around us. We can see God's eternal power and his nature being clearly perceived. And it says, ever since the creation of the world, ever since the start of time, the creation of the world, in the things that have been made. So the things that exist around us, they prove to us the existence of God. The Bible says the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament shows his handiwork. We see the evidence for the existence of God in life all around us. Whenever we see someone doing a kind deed, an act of love, goodness, manifesting justice, or striving to see that justice is being done around the world, striving for peace, these are all manifestations of God, goodness, and love around us. When we look at the beauty of nature around us, the beauty of creation, the stars, and so on, we are seeing God's handiwork, God's beauty, God's glorious power. When we look at the universe, how vast it is, and it's expanding, we're seeing the wisdom and the power of God, that he could have created this out of nothing. So here Paul is saying his invisible, notice his invisible attributes, that is attributes that cannot be seen, they are being seen and they're being manifested as essentially his power, his eternal power, and his divine nature, who he is all being clearly perceived. He would sit and ponder, we reflect upon these things ever since the beginning of time, ever since the creation of the world, in the things that have been made. So we look in the world around us. Sometimes we only see wickedness. Sometimes we only see sin and we only see evil. But there's also good. There is also good in the world. There's also beauty. There's also grace. There's also love. And these things are to witness to us of the existence of the God who created everything. The Bible says, so they are without excuse. We stand before God without excuse. No one has an excuse. No one can say, I don't believe in God, and these are the reasons. Because God has made it plain to us. The only reason why people pursue that line is because deep down in their hearts, they don't want to believe in God, because they realize they'll have to give an account to him. But whether we believe it or not, it is still true. We cannot change the truth by denying it. God bless you.